Hey guys, it's Sandra from the Inspired Keyboardist, and right now I'm going to do up a video about what to do during a spontaneous worship song. So I've got a friend who is a keyboardist and she asked me what happens in the middle of a worship set when the worship leader decides to do a song that was not in the plan, right? And so it could go any direction. It really depends. First question, do you know the song? And there are a lot of times when I'm playing and I have no clue what the song is because I'm not the most well-versed Christian musician ever, right? Like no matter what denomination we go to, there's always a song from some era that we've never heard before. It could even be a brand new song that the worship leader decides to compose, which has also happened in our church before. So, first question, do you know the song? And if you don't, please, may I suggest, don't play. Yes, I know, you're like the keyboardist and you're supposed to play, right? Everyone else stops but keyboardist carries on all the time. Well, it's way better to be quiet and let the worship leader do whatever he or she is doing, following the Holy Spirit, than to play something absolutely, potentially, highly likely wrong and then disturbing the entire worship experience. So, if I were you, when I'm in that situation and someone's playing or singing a song I've never heard before, I'll just take my fingers away. I will not play a single thing. And step 2, if you might actually know the song, but you're just not familiar, it's like you've heard it from a long time ago, I will suggest that you try to learn the song as soon as you can. So usually the worship leader might sing the song a few times. So the first time you would have no clue what the song is, listen very carefully and start having estimations on the left hand about like what chords you might actually need to play. By the time the worship leader sings it a second time, you could put in your own guess and start to harmonize the song with some chords that you think are very, very safe. And yes, so try to learn up the song really quickly. And now here's another tip. When in doubt, usually the notes 1 and 5 will work. So say you know the song is in the key of D major and you have no clue what the song and the chords are supposed to sound. I mean, you have a vague clue. So I will highly suggest you just play lots of 1s, which is D, and lots of 5s, which is A. So you could just go and a little bit of 2s and just float along and see how it goes. So 1s and 5s usually are very safe. They may not work. It depends on the song, especially if there are chord 3s and notes that directly clash against 1 and 5, but it usually does. So use your ears and change accordingly as quickly as you can. Now, if you know the song, but it's unrehearsed and you have 5 other band members to coordinate with, as a keyboardist, I'll highly suggest that you go for it. Just play and let the other musicians catch up in their own time, because if it's a very quiet song, it's a keyboard song anyway. And then when the other musicians join in, they could listen to your chord first and then work it out in their brains. And then when they come in, they will play your chords, ideally, right? So go ahead and play simple versions. Don't bother with 7th chords. Don't bother with little transition chords like just go. Yeah, just very, very simple chords. Go for it, play those simple chords. And you'll be surprised by the time you hear the song and we sing the song for the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th time, you guys might just come up with elaborate versions of it already. So I really hope this video helped about spontaneous songs that pop up in the worship set. And so if it helped, or if you have some other tactics, leave a comment below to let me know. Like the video if it helped you, subscribe to the channel, share the video if you think it's necessary, and subscribe to my email list as well. Thank you and God bless.